Hey guys, today we're going to make a journal out of paper bags, and you're going to need 5 paper bags. Big paper bags, the ones you get at the grocery store. These are from Aldi's. You're going to need 5. A pair of scissors, and we're going to make a journal. It's going to be, for me, this size is what it'll end up being, like that. Okay? That's about the size around, and then I'm going to have a long one or 2 short. That's my size. I like the bigger journals. So this is an easy one you can do. Maybe if I can get my... and we're all know, you know, stores are not letting you bring in your reusable bags. So if you can, guys, get paper, because you know the plastic's horrible. And also paper we can cut up and use for things. So let's make a paper journal. You're going to get a lot of crinkling. I do apologize, guys. But okay, you're going to cut down a this strip. I already did the other bags. Okay. Now you're going to cut this out by cutting here, here, here. Just cutting that out, okay? Remove the bottom. So you'll have just trim this up a little bit, because I kind of got... I just don't want the dangles in the paper anyways. Alright, so you have this. Now, just flip it over. We're going to halfway it. So both sides. Okay, I'm turning it around like this because this is an easy journal. I don't want to fuss and muss. I don't want to sit here and gesso the whole darn thing. I like drawing and coloring and writing on different abstracts, and if you always gesso it, you're really not changing the substrates at all. So I want this inside, so I'm going to double up on these. You know, there's a lot of I will get there. There are a lot of paper bag tutorials kind of out there. There are, but they're not, they're like junk journals and things like that. They're not actual art journals where you see them play in them. Very, very few. There are a couple. And they're mainly small and cutesy, and they glue paper on them, and that's great, but that's not what this is for. This is going to be an art journal. We're going to use paints as my kind of art. My normally, even though I do everything, so I can't really say my kind of art, but you know what I mean. So hence why I'm going to be putting the two together, okay? Now, you're going to fold it in half, then fold it in half, and you're going to go and end up being folded again as best as you can. Not too worried right now, because I am going to sew down the middle of these for when they're done. So this will be your journal. Once I sew the middle, I will cut these and make 2 pages. Now, as you're saying, well, if you do that, you're going to have them open. So if you want, you could leave them and you can have single pages. If you like a lot of wet medium and you don't want to maybe so much gesso the whole thing. Not to say I'm not going to use gesso on here, but I just don't. I like brown. And so what I did on the first one, just to kind of play around and make sure my shoulder can handle it. And it is, sewing's a lot easier than like the glue stick would be for me right now. So you can sew them, and when I get it together, I will cut those and then go through and sew them. So it'll be like this, and you're going to have quite a few. So let me fold up the rest of those, and we'll be right back with you. Alright guys, so here we go. I'm going to bring you in just a little bit now that I got them where we want them. Okay, so I've already hearing you guys, some of you don't have a sewing machine, some of you don't want to hand sew. I wouldn't want to hand sew these bags, that's just me personally. So you could glue them together, you could tape them together to keep your 2 pages. Or here's an idea for you, and I'm going to do every other one like this. As you see, I got all these together, and this is going to be our cover, guys. One of these will be our cover. We'll just say that one is for now. So we did 5 journals, and you're going to get an uneven look over here. I'm okay with that. It's paper bags. It's about using stuff up, having fun, trying different things, and we're all kind of stuck at home, right? So use it up, play with it. That's the idea. But for me, I enjoy actually, I get enjoyment out of just making journals, especially journals I haven't made before or done in a while. So this is why I'm doing one today. So this is what it's going to be resemble, and you can do whatever you want, but that's going to be the cover. I'm not gonna add anything else. My plan was to sew these, but this is getting pretty thick, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll see. But what was I going at? Like I said, I'm going to sew some around it like this, okay? But something you can do is use a stapler, guys. If you want to do something like this, you know, why not use? It's gonna stop them. It's gonna be different. I'm not gonna do my all of mine like this because this hurts my shoulder, of course. What doesn't hurt my shoulder? But so a fun alternative to gluing and things like that that might take longer and might hurt you, like it does mine, is you can staple. Now remember, you got those on one side, but I'm okay with that. I'm a big girl. I'm not selling them, so I'm not worried about it. So I'll do it again over here. Put them as close as far as you want. You could do pockets if you wanted to make a pocket. I'm not much of a pocket person on this because this is going to be an art journal. I'm not, and I use all. Alright guys, so that actually, I met my match on my sewing machine, and she was hard work at doing this. It sounded like I was thumping somebody, and I ended up bending my needle. So I didn't get the whole thing quite done, and I didn't want to run another one. I had it mostly done. I just need to get some different needles, really. So I just poked 3 little holes and just did a little tie, you know, sewn it right like that. Alright, so now what's next? Well, as you can see, we still have, okay, so we Alright guys, so that was a very simple, easy journal that we can make out of paper bag. I cannot wait to play in this. No one will lie. Let's do a little flip where I can show you. Now, if yours isn't, mine's pretty poofy. I will be tonight, overnight, I will actually, I'm going to, probably actually put books on this, because that'll do more than, I only have one of the big ones. I need to pick up some more, so put some books on it to break that spine down a little bit more. Let's show you what it looks like. Now, I will have one side open, as you guys know, because I cut them. If that bothers you, you can easily sew it or close it up with tape or whatever. I'm okay with it. I'm going to leave it right now because I don't, it's so, like, you know, I'm okay with that. And then, like I said, you could do a pocket if you wanted to do a pocket. So, there's 6. I thought I had them mismatched, but I didn't do a very good job of mismatching them. So you get all this real estate to play with. This one somehow I forgot totally to do. One got in there and I forgot to zippity-doo-dah, so I will run that through at least one side. And there we go. Each paper bag gave us 4 pages, so 4 times 5, and there you go. Now, we shall start arting on this tomorrow, or I hope to. But who knows? But you will see it in the future, me arting on it. I will share that with you guys. There you go. One thing I did want to throw in, if you absolutely cannot sew any, you know, whatever the reason, whether medical or just because you don't like to, if you take, you can buy these large, extra large hair rubber bands, like at Dollar Tree. I know they're closed right now, so, but a lot of us have these hanging around, headband type of size. And then you can do it like you would like a travel journal or a Mondor, what is it called? Yeah, travel-y type of journal, create diary type of thing. And you can do that, and you don't have to. You don't have to sew at all. I would recommend putting something a little bit harder at the maybe a real thick piece of cardboard in the middle for that to keep it from crinkling. But that's up to you. I'm going to actually use this one, I think, for a kind of a closure right now to help keep it laying down. My fingers aren't working. There we go. Like that. I'm going to actually sew a piece of ribbon on here for like a tie. Next video will be probably decorating the cupboard or something. We'll see where we go. I hope this was easy and fun, and maybe for some of you that just is a good way to maybe start with some mark making, some arting, some playing, something for you. Right? Alright, guys. Happiness to you. Go make a mess, and until next time, art it out, guys. Bye.